to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced. And I'm gonna tell ya, don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
What is going on, world? My name is Don Anthony, and yes, it's Wednesday. It is 10-something p.m. Sorry, we are late. We are on Black Folk time. Apologize about that. And yes, this is Say That Then Baby. I am here with my home boy, my cousin, my main man, my co-host. So I'm gonna let him introduce yourself. I do have a very beautiful, godly guest that is in the building right now. I mean, I'm just in awe with her beauty right now. She's here kicking it with me. Actually came to the rooftop to a party this weekend. Love her for it. So we're gonna get into it. Let's go.
Hey, he right about the guest being a good-looking woman. She from New York. Her name is Lyrical Faith. I'm so sorry. She's a poet. She's doing her thing. She did a poem last night. And this is your boy, Wisdom Shabazz. And O.K. is coming in the building.
Hello, Lyrica. How are you? You look so pretty and festive. Oh, thank you.
She's going to give a shout out to Lyrica. Lord, have mercy.
All right, because she a guest. I see y'all ass all the time. Y'all ain't nobody. Shit.
Hey.
How y'all doing? Hello, 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 hello. All right, so who we talking about? I know I'm all late, so
Hey.
just...
We're going to talk about
jump it all in there.
We're going to talk
So-
about Nas X being dropped from the Wrangler.
That is the first thing we're talking about today. We're talking about Nas X being dropped from Wrangler today.
All right.
Apparently he was dropped because he came out of the closet about being gay.
And I think, and I'm going to be honest with you, y'all going to hate me for this. And Lyrica, me and her was debating with this. We're going to finish this debate on the air. But I think Wrangler has the right to drop him without being no backlash because it's an endorsement deal.
I mean, right. If you don't go with my brand, then I have that right to do that. Like, yeah. I'm not mad at them for dropping them. I just think still like the reason is whack as fuck. Because
Mind you, they never agree on anything.
huh?
These two never agree on anything.
Right, and we are like semi-agreeing, so that might be why we have like hurricane fucking weather here in New Orleans today.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why we got rained the hell out and flooded the hell out. But I kind of agree with like Wrangler, like it's my brand, and if I don't want your ass represent my brand, off with your head, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
But I still think it's a whack ass reason. You know what I mean? Like, because who else gonna wear Wrangler? Who else gonna wear them nut hugging ass jeans? But gay men. I mean,
They all good. They all good work jeans. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Okay, shout out to all the men that wear Wranglers. Like, look, you don't know his daddy, but his daddy wear Wranglers.
Oh, cut that shit out. Stop.
And like, if you have like a zaddy fetish, his dad would be like in that category. He's a nice looking old guy. You know what I mean? And who wear these tight ass Wranglers. So it's only older men and or men that want you to kind of see their
White folks.
Package.
packages. White folks.
White folks.
White folks wear Wranglers
White
like
folks
that.
wear
Like that's
Wranglers,
their
'cause
thing.
they was going at his head because he did like the song that made him hot.
Old Town Road.
I thought they
Old Town
was
Road.
going at his head because he broke through like the country like ceiling or whatever.
He did.
It was
Hey, he had.
But it wasn't because he was gay though. Because like white people celebrate.
He just come out the closet after that song come out. I mean, he did that part small. But my thing is, why you even come out the closet? Do stay in the closet and be happy. Like Luther Vandross did it.
Luther Vandross did it.
Luther Vandross was in the closet and happy as a motherfucker.
I can't even get on my live face.
Come on, Larry. I need you to say something. You say
Get the hell out of here. Luca is like, look, y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble with y'all craziness. First of all, can we just go back to Lyrica? Because you look so cute. Why are you here? Can you tell our guests why you here? And like what you are and who you are real quick. We ain't gonna jump right and divulge into it too fast with Lyrica. Cause I gave her like a little snippet. I gave her a little warning of our show yesterday. You know, and I told her like our show is like filterless.
Yes, it is.
It is definitely in your face, raw and uncut. Now, I'm gonna say this. Lyrica, no, seriously. I didn't say this last night because it wasn't the time or the place. Because she in our world, no, I could say it. Like, she is here for the Delta Convention.
Right.
And so, like, these are like phenomena, you know, a time and a place for everything women. She can't get too out the box. So I'm gonna put the, you know, I'm gonna put the filter on for her. It's almost like, not if my mama, obviously, but you know how we act when certain folk come in the building. So we gotta act like we got a little sense tonight. Just a snip.
Just a little bit.
Just
Just
that
a
much.
Just a
Like a
little
splash of pineapple. That's it.
That's
Get
it.
up. That's the only filter you're gonna get from us tonight, okay?
I
That's it.
appreciate you.
Alright? But with that being said, first just shout out why you're here and then just like how fabulous you are. Cause last night your bestie porn was like on fire, girl. So I don't know if I missed that. Did y'all already talk about that? Cause I know it's kinda late.
No, we
Did
didn't
we
talk
didn't even
about
talk
that.
about why Lyrica was here?
Yep,
We just
nope.
came on the air.
We just
Oh,
came on.
okay, so I'm not really that late.
Nope.
Oh, so y'all being like super petty with me.
Mhm.
Oh, I'll be goddamn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Petty with the E and the P.
Oh, okay, so y'all reverse petty, and that is why the weather's so bad today. That's why.
And Mercury
Okay.
is in retrograde.
Oh, let's not even talk about retrograde, 'cause that could be a whole nother show. And I think that's above our men pay grade here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't on the
See, that's above their pay grade. We need to, we gonna have,
astronomy and all that. I ain't on all that.
we gonna have a ladies, a spiritual, like, no, I'm serious. Y'all don't understand how much that affects us all. But we not gonna get her into retrograde right
I'm
now.
just talking about Mars and Leos. That's it. So
Wait, what you gonna talk about?
Mars and Leos.
Mars and Leos?
Mars and Leo. That's it.
And what's the significance? Why are you saying
Because
that?
I'm a Leo. That's why.
And with the Mars, what is
we
that?
talk
That might be his moon sign.
It,
It is.
okay,
we go.
okay, then look, okay.
So you into the astronomy thing, Lyrica?
It's astrology.
I'm sorry, astrology. Yeah, you into that?
I mean, I know a little bit about like signs and stuff. I mean, it gets really deep. It gets into like the moon sign and the like. It gets really dicey. But I mean, I know kind of like the general characteristics of some of the signs. That's really it.
All right.
My brother actually is more so into that stuff.
Alright. But
yeah,
let's
so-
be mindful it is retrograde though. And
What's that?
retrograde, just
Explain that to me
just in short, like she just said, it has a kind of like meaning of how and why we acting, not just us, and just how everything is like aligned and how everything has its part in how we are just orbiting around each other. So when it says in retrograde, they're talking about how the planets are aligning and how we are pretty much, how can I say this? Interacting each other. Like we all are each other's like solar system, so to speak, without getting too crazy. And just how we are just playing. I know that's just, I can't say it but without saying it. But when retrograde come about, you wondering why things are just like, you just in each other's face. Everything is like kind of conflict. And it's not so much a conflict, but it's just shit that should have been and should have already happened. Like now everything just coming to a head. So,
Oh yeah, I get that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like how when the Christians might say having like their come to Jesus moment is almost what people spiritual would say, or those that are like more not spiritual or metaphysical would say retrograde right now. It's almost like that come to Jesus moment right now.
Okay.
So if you just wondering why just shit just like, wait, where'd that come from?
Did this shit
Or
happen?
things.
Did this shit start happening like Thursday?
No, retrograde started Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I don't wanna, if I'm not mistaken. It started this past Sunday, but I know it's going too far into what we going. But just let you know when retrograde, different things. This is the Mercury retrograde. So okay, go ahead if you're gonna give some background.
So I was gonna say, if you just go to Urban Dictionary, and a lot of this stuff just be like a little bit like out of the box, but Mercury retrograde in Urban Dictionary says it's a 3-week period in which the planet Mercury appears to be in backwards motion. During this time, human beings experience many adverse effects, such as memory loss, loss of time, loss of items, loss of virginity, loss of common sense. As for technology, many unexpected glitches occur during this time, such as software crashes and emails getting lost. Basically, when something goes wrong, people blame it on Mercury being in retrograde. Or
I can say
when something's like out of order. just because like Mercury just appears to be spinning backwards, so it just seems like things are out of orbit.
That's dope.
It could also feel off. You're right. It does feel off, actually. I do feel off.
Right now you feel off?
Yeah, I've been feeling off since Essence Rooftop Tour 2019. I cut up. Real
I
bad.
must say that was a good night. That was a great
All
night
4
actually.
nights.
You went out Sunday night?
I went out. I was out there, and I
You
think
was
doing. I think like everybody have their you know different like rendition of it. What I think and what I feel like retrograde and what goes on through the Mercury retrograde, because there's a Pluto, there's a different kind. Without us going into that and making our show that, but I will say during retrograde, things that you need to be reveal themselves to
I'm
you.
starting to believe in retrograde.
I'm
For real.
feeling like things that happen, things that you like, you know how sometimes you'll be like, you know what, it ain't really that. Like I'ma just put it under the rug. Like let's just see how it's gonna play out. I think you know how people say you manifest or you think about it long enough, it comes to a head. So that's what I just feel like retrograde.
I believe in
All right?
retrograde.
I bet you do right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
You know
just
what I'm talking
back to Miss Lyrica. You're here for your convention. You're here for your poetry tour. You blessed us with the bestie poem last night. That was real dope. It was best friends.
Thank you.
So like just give us a little synopsis, and then we gonna get into our fuckery because we definitely have enough time for that.
For sure. So I go by Lyrical Faith. I am a spoken word artist, educator, and activist from the Bronx, New York, based in New York City. I am an educator by trade, and I am also a spoken word poet that does a lot of different slams and performances in different parts of the city, in the metro area, and in other parts of the state. And I've also gotten the opportunity to not other parts of the state, other parts of the country, and I've also gotten the opportunity to perform internationally in South Africa last year, as well as Paris a few years ago, and so I decided for this summer to actually do a southern tour and visit a few southern cities and essentially set up a few shows in several places. And so I've gotten the opportunity the week before last to hit up Houston. So I was out there, and Houston showed me mad love. I love Houston, and I love the poetry scene out there. It was super dope. And Houston, while I was there, they talked so much about New Orleans. Apparently they told me it's like their Vegas.
Right.
A lot of people out there go to New Orleans to turn up and have fun and everything like that.
People come here period to turn up.
So I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to actually experience it myself. That was my first time in Houston. This is my first time in NOLA. So I came out here for a week. Happened to be here, perfect timing around the same time to hit up some Essence Fest activities, to have a few shows. Yesterday I did 2 shows. Today I had the opportunity to be on this show. Tomorrow I'm performing at the poetry night at
You at Lola's?
Nah, 3 Palm NOLA.
3 Palm Nola.
3 Palm
You
NOLA.
on Tulane.
Yes, on Tulane.
Yeah.
Doing
So
that.
you on Tulane?
and-
What time, baby?
Oh, what time? It starts at 8. It starts up at 8:30. It's 8:30 to 10:30. Yeah. And then
John, right? Isn't John?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah,
Who I
okay.
was communicating with. So I'm featuring there tomorrow night, and then on Friday I'm performing at my sorority. So I'm here for my sorority's national convention, the best sorority in the world, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And I'm going to be also performing at our National Arts and Letters event on Friday. So I'll get to be with my sorors and experience that there. And yeah, so our convention is here this week. We are painting the town red. There's about 50,000 of us from all over the world. And so we're just enjoying each other's company and handling some very important business and really experiencing New Orleans. And it's been a great city so far, and I've been having an awesome time.
That's dope.
That
I'm
is.
glad to have you here. I'm glad to have you here.
Thanks, because you
She
actually was a connect,
Yeah,
right?
she actually reached out to me. And,
Okay, cool beans.
wanted to come to one of the parties, so we reached out. We talked a little bit. I kind of been like running around like a chicken with his head cut off the whole.
Rooftop party was on change. I can't even lie. I had a good time.
I appreciate her reaching out to me. Reaching out to me, and we talking. And,
For sure.
Things happening and making things happen.
Alright,
So-
and inviting people to our good old city too.
I had to, especially a beautiful woman like that, especially Delta.
Alright, DSC, yeah, they are in the building. I can't even lie. They showed me some love. They did show to cracking cocktails some love. So I did get some hit ups from you guys. So I love it. Paint the town more red. Look, my Cash App too. So I shout out the Delta. They show love to me. So I love who love me. So okay. So now that we got and wait, Lyrica later. You gonna give us?
Oh, she gonna bless us with something.
You gonna give us a little taste, a little.
I sure can.
Little gumbo. You gonna give us a little seasoning, our gumbo rather.
Yeah, I'm not letting her leave without giving.
All right. Make sure.
I sure can.
Make
And
sure
she's
we
gonna
do
be
that.
very, very inactive on the show right now.
We can't put on the high seat too much,
Oh, no,
y'all,
we gonna put
because
on the high seat. That shit gonna
we
get
know
more
how
lit
them good church mothers can be. They gonna pull her coattail. We can't get her too much, y'all. She gotta go be riding. Y'all know how them good church mothers be. They gonna push this out. Now come on, baby. Now come here. Now come here. Now your mama, you know how they are. Gee, if anybody know, you know how them good mothers, them good elders will pull you. Come here, baby. Now I know I'm not here, and you know you about to get it, because that's the disclaimer for it's about to come. All right, so back to Lil Nas X, y'all. Y'all.
I mean, I think they did it they was getting a lot of heat already because he started breaking so many barriers in country music, and they don't like seeing that.
Oh, he was breaking barriers in country
He was
music.
breaking barriers in country music.
My friend told me he went to the Bayou Country Fest at LSU. He said that's all he was playing was Lil Nas X, that Old Town Road.
Cause I mean, it's something new. It is something that's not the norm.
But
So of course,
it's like an ingenious move that he did though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give him his credit because he took Billy Ray Cyrus, who was the god of country, right? Only person he could have got as bigger than Billy Ray probably was been Garth Brooks. That's the only other.
What's his name? Keith Urban?
Keith Urban.
Oh,
He
what
got
is it, you know
some
what
good
I'm
names.
But
But I mean,
Billy Ray
it's just the
Cyrus,
fact that it's a black boy doing it.
Right, see,
Period.
but think about what he did though. White people like our music anyway. He just took our music and incorporated it with their music, and now they got a reason to haul their ass around to the song. Think about it.
That's a good point.
I
think
mean,
about it.
I guess. I mean, I ain't gonna knock no hustle. It is what it is. It's the stupidest shit ever to me.
They got a reason to
Me
haul them.
personally. No, they've always had a reason to haul. They've been copying and pasting us, honestly.
If you think about it,
Black people done invented every single
I mean,
genre
right,
of
they're
music
like,
in the world,
we are the
so-
wave, so they've been
They
copying
took
and
rock and
pasting.
roll,
Right,
they
they took
like, we
country
just
too.
taking
They
this shit
They
back.
took country was the bits and pieces of rock and roll, and they just switched it over.
Right, so I mean, they just, how you mad because we just took our shit back and just did,
Hey,
but you know, like, right, we just did what we did back, right. Cause just like the whole aerial thing, everybody just mad on it and mad
Lord,
about
have
that.
mercy.
You know what
I
I
am
Crazy.
so over this conversation.
You know,
because they just be
No,
doing
no,
a lot right now.
No, I mean, I think they are doing the most, but I think the only reason they're doing this, and we've talked about this in past shows, Don,
Right.
I feel like they do this because they know we so emotional. You know what I mean? They know we gonna talk. They know we gonna be like, oh, you don't want her to be black? We coming out. I seen a meme, and it was like this black girl. I almost dropped my phone. It was like, you know how we came for Black Panthers. It was like this black girl. She was literally underwater, y'all.
sitting out.
With she was like the scuba dip. Yeah, don't have us really show up a black mermaid. And I was like, you know what? Our sister, cousin, auntie, baby mama will come there with the whole scuba dip bedazzled out. She would do that shit for Ariel just to make a point. You know what I mean? Don't lie.
I don't know if y'all seen it, but did y'all hear what Master P said about Black Panther? He said that Black Panther didn't make us any money.
It did. It did. No,
No,
shows
it
did.
made money. It made money.
It did, but not
But
for
it
us.
wasn't-
They didn't go to black hands.
Right. He
Because
said
it made
like
Marvel money.
it made
Right.
Marvel money. He said like.
But that's what Disney are doing. They said Disney are making fake accounts. Y'all know I follow these conscious theory, whatever pages.
Mm-hmm.
And they said because black people are so emotional driven,
Mm-hmm.
they are doing this to play against us. And they are fake bot accounts that they're coming up with these black, obviously like atrocious, like the mermaid with the big teeth and the big, you know, whatever on instead of a rock, she's sitting on an upside down watermelon.
Yeah.
Like they're making these atrocious accounts because, like the Black Panther,
It's
like
like
the
people
different
gonna
things,
come
we gonna come out in numbers just to say, hey, we're supporting this. But like you just said, just like it, we not getting that money.
Not for
Marvel's gonna get that
Right,
money.
not for us.
Disney's gonna get that money. So it's like because we know black people we already, it's almost like they're playing chess. If we do this, we know what they gonna do. So it's almost like I'm gonna put that domino down because I need you to play that domino because I really need to go out on the big six.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's almost like they're playing us.
Against each other.
It's not so much against each other, but it's almost like you herd sheep. If I put the dogs this way, I know y'all gonna go this way.
Right.
And I need y'all to go this way. You know what I mean? So it's not like so much playing against each other, but it's like they already know what move we gonna
setting
make
us up.
before the play is even made. That's what, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
The guy, like it's
How much did Black Panther bring in? It brought in like
a few billion. It did a billion.
If you know, if his movie was able to bring in that amount of money, it would go back into the community.
I call bullshit on people that they gonna go back into Romeo pockets.
But guess what? You call bullshit on that, but guess what? It's real because it's going to some Jewish, some Asian, but you okay with it going there. But if he switch it his way and what he's saying is true, well, why can't we get that money? But if he say he get it, guess what? Before he even made the statement, look what you did. I call bullshit on him. He can't get it.
So, all right,
He could get it. No, he could get it. I'm just saying he's not gonna put it back. If I got the
What is he
too,
doing more? What is he doing any more than the Asian Jewish one doing?
I don't care what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. But I'm
talking
saying
about
don't sit
Jordan
there.
Huh?
You talking about the producer?
No, talking about Master P.
No, that's what he
Master
said.
P. No, the thing we talking about is Master P said Master P, you're not gonna build no fucking schools, boy. You
But
gonna
they
do what
haven't
white folks
built.
doing.
Okay,
Keep it in your
so
pocket. So I don't care if he get it or not. Ain't gonna argue about. I don't really care if he get it or not.
okay, so when we are talking about P though,
P, like P said, he gonna put the money back into the streets. I don't think he gonna put the money back into the streets. I think he gonna keep that money in your fucking pocket, which I don't care if you do it or you don't. If you build a school.
but I think the point that I'm trying to make is you called the bullshit card on him, but you were silent when it was
Ariel.
whoever behind all that
I
money.
call bullshit on all of them because they don't do nothing with the money but keep it. That's all they doing with the money, keeping it and reinvesting in the
I
other
like
shit.
I like how you finagle back out of that, but you were silent.
I was
You were
silent.
silent.
I ain't had nothing to talk about.
Right, because you didn't know the face of who that money was going to. And I think that is our problem. We okay if somebody else get the money. We not okay if one of us get the money.
I don't care if he get the money.
You do care.
No,
we do.
I don't.
Ultimately, we do care. And I think that's
I
what
really
we need
don't
to get
care.
back to it.
Okay, so then what does it mean then, like when we support like the black producers, like when we support like Tyler Perry and Jordan Peele, and when it actually does go back in their pocket, then how do we then say that benefits the black community? Because
No,
then I
we
feel like that
become
makes
very
them
crucial.
richer.
No.
That makes them richer, and then so it's just like, what are they doing to then circulate that money?
Right. That's always in
So
the
it's like-
next
so it's like-
question.
So what does it matter whether it's going in Tyler Perry pocket or Marvel's pocket? If it's only making them richer and it's not being circulated back in any way, then I don't think either one benefits the community.
And thank you. You have literally made the point that I wanted to make. The only difference is we're silent. If it was an unknown whomever, right?
Right.
And if they don't do anything anyway because they're not responsible, they're not culture responsible, they're not no hood, like, I gotta get back to the hood because they made me. Nobody questions them. Right? But if it was a P or it was a Baby or any other black producer or whatever, it's like they shouldn't have it because if they get it, they're not giving back to their hood. They're not giving back to their community.
Man,
Hold on.
I don't care.
We ultimately don't care. We don't really care about shit. We just have an opinion about most things.
Well, I guess so.
Honestly, because you gonna work for your family, you gonna make sure your family get done and
Right.
done right. You're gonna work for your family because that's just kind of the people that we are and we're raised to be. We're not the quote unquote fuck ups in the community. You gonna go out there and do what you're supposed to do, at least deem what's supposed to be done to make sure your family taken care of.
Right.
So you're not waiting for a turkey drive or Bill Gates, whatever, even though it would be great if our kids had a Bill Gates scholarship. So that's not what I'm saying. The point that I'm making, I may be going off on a tangent. The point that I'm making is if it's another race that get it, we don't even question if they give back or not. We just almost like, oh, okay, yeah, no, because you're not us, so you really don't have to give it back to us or not. But if it's one of us, it'd be like, nah. If you get that money, you better do oop, oop, and doop. And if you don't, you shouldn't get that money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's the double-edged sword that I'm like, because we don't hold them same other people responsible, and they get way more money from us than them other folks get.
I've heard that.
I guess I went crazy just to get back to that.
Go ahead.
I mean, I feel like I can name on one hand how many people who,
and they ain't even really getting it like the other folks really getting it.
No, because I'll say Oprah goes out of her way to make sure
that Oprah does make a lot of lives different.
She makes a lot of lives different, But
I don't think she do enough though. Me personally. And Oprah could do it. Let it be clear.
When does it come to a point, and this is just, and I'm thinking smaller game, but when does it come to a point to where people are taking care of themselves? Because just this morning, I mean, someone in my family went on a rant on Facebook just about like nobody's taking care of me, nobody cares about me. But what are you doing for yourself to put your best foot forward?
That's real shit.
And I'm not even talking about big money. When you get to the Oprahs and the Master P's, the Beyonce, that's big money. But if I'm working towards doing what I need to do for myself, and I'm still swinging at this ball, and you're not helping me swing at this ball, you're not showing me how to swing at this ball, and I hit this ball and I knock a home run out, do you deserve any of that cheer that they're giving me? No, you don't.
For real.
No, you don't. So it comes to a point to where, yeah, I may hit a home run, I may hit another home run, and I may say, oh, well, yeah, hey, whatever they give me, I'll help you with. But it comes to a point to where people have to take accountability for themselves. Mm-hmm. And I'm going back in to say, because one of our listeners was saying, shouts out to Nick, was saying the hood don't take care of themselves. But when do you take pride in yourself and take care of yourself? I can't take care of everybody in the hood.
See, look.
Right, for sure. One person definitely can't change the world, and that's not even what I'm saying Oprah should be doing with her money. I think because of the person that she is and the type of lives that she wants to impact and the type of legacy that she wants to leave behind, she chooses very strategically where to place her money to, and which is very greatly appreciated, and I think that she has done a lot. I think Beyonce has done some of her philanthropic work as well with the youth, going into the schools, doing things like that. I don't... Maybe y'all know I can't really name specific things Jay-Z has done.
He's done a lot. Criminal justice wise, he's done a whole hell of a lot.
Well, there we go. So it's like, there's select people who are doing things with their money,
right, that
they're putting it into causes that essentially are supposed to benefit XYZ communities, which I think is very notable. I think that like one person, it's not up to like one singular billionaire or millionaire or whatever, like Tyler Perry or whomever, to just point the finger at like, oh, if we go support him for his movies, what is he doing to support us?
Right.
I don't think it's like one person that we can really point this finger at, because I do think that at the end of the day, like improving our communities is a group effort, and like from the richest person to like the regular Joe Schmo, like we should all be doing our part to really help uplift each other.
Check this out. You being from New York, you went through something. You saw something gentrification up there in Harlem, right? And we seen it down here in New Orleans.
No, she's from the Bronx. She saw real gentrification.
It's all over. It's in Harlem, Brooklyn, the Bronx.
Because I've heard like, okay, please correct me if I'm wrong, considering, because I definitely don't want to offend, because I'm not from there. But my other half is from Brooklyn, and I heard obviously it's like, hey, we don't do this, we don't go there. But I know a lot of people that were from the Bronx, and it was like, it was literally ruined. Like they said they literally took whole communities out there. But then like the politics, like everywhere else, it was backdoor shady deals to like gentrify, like taking whole communities out literally, and then coming in and price raising, like some of the stuff that we're dealing with now. So just like everything else, they're even ahead of our times on corruption, you know, even up there. So I'm saying this to say that, like, even New York, New Orleans, and even everywhere in between,
it's too.
Right. I was gonna say everywhere in between, we all getting affected by it. But like you said, the Jay-Z's, the Oprahs of the world, and just like your little cousin or whoever this person is, you could still do your part, even if you ain't got bags like that. Every day you could be like hustling. And again, we seen our mamas, we've seen our things. Like even when you were in private school, you still had jobs.
But I think,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have that ingrained hustle in you.
With gentrification, is a little different though, because the baby boomers kind of took pride in having not trash, but making something out of nothing, turning water into wine, because they put you in the inner cities. Whereas our parents kind of was like, oh, we working and we won't live on the outskirts because these niggas crazy or whatever. And we just, the millennials or the Generation X, we don't give a fuck. We just like, man, whatever. We just want this money. We trying to get this Instagram money, this YouTube money, and we just trying to live this fabricated whatever lifestyle that we've seen on television. Mm-hmm. And we don't really care how we get it.
Right.
Or we don't really care who we gotta step over to get it.
Wait, what era is that? Because that's not my era.
That's the millennials.
That's the millennials.
Oh, okay, the
Generation
millennials.
X.
Okay.
So
Because I'm gonna say our era not like that. Thankfully,
you're a millennial.
But no. But I'm a millennial. No, I'm a sense, and I feel like I'm a millennial in the sense of pre-social media millennial. So in that aspect, I definitely don't mind that YouTube money. I don't mind the Instagram money, but I'm really not on the strength of doing whatever to get it. Right. Whereas I think the newer social media era millennials about whatever to get them numbers. They about whatever to go viral. And depending on who and when, because I hate to call a name or age, but depending on whatever you did grow up in, you give a shit how people see you and perceive you. And I think like this newer era, this new genre, they really don't give a shit. They don't care, because it's like, oh, it's the persona that I'm putting on. Like I could be whoever I am here because you really don't know me, not knowing that that's how the world really sees you.
I think we should be careful with just generalizing millennials sort of like all in this one group, because I think at the end of the day it really does depend on the individual. I think millennials had the unique opportunity to be in an age where like social media like advanced before our eyes. Like we went from Skonex to MySpace to Facebook to,
and just imagine them being there before there was any and still seeing that.
Because literally that era too. I remember AOL dial-up and all of that.
No, I mean even before computers. That's what I'm saying. Like before we even had the computer, and now seeing it and going through it.
Right. So what I'm saying is like all of those things that we had the tools. Like we seen Twitter literally like advance like before our eyes, right? Mm-hmm. We seen like YouTube from 2005 and YouTube how it is in 2019.
Right.
So it's like
College Club, Black Planet.
Facebook. I was just having this conversation with somebody like Facebook like had been around, or YouTube been around for 10 years, but YouTube just started paying people for the going viral like 4 years ago or something like that. Right. So like I think that we had the unique advantage to be able to sort of be in the era that sort of was the advancements of social media. Like the generation after us, they came in and they got iPads in 3rd grade or whatever. Like they had Facebooks in 2nd grade, right? We actually seen this, and so we actually helped to mold it or make it, what it was in a sense, because we were like a part of that movement. And so I feel like we now have the edge of like we learned the tool and we're able to use the tool to our advantage and how we want to, in order to like boost ourselves or promote ourselves, or sort of become like a part of this creative community where we can like make these platforms and make these ways where we can sort of become famous or go viral and do all these like entertaining things that really like make the content of what this cyber world is that we have. And so I think like our parents don't have that advantage. Like they figured it out after we already figured it out, and then these kids are like coming in and it already exists. So it's like we had this like intermediate advantage that allowed us to use these things as a platform, and I think that we've used it as a tool to help create a platform for ourselves. I don't think I mean, yeah, there might be some people that's like, oh, I'm gonna do whatever to make sure that I can make this my life, and there's some people like, yeah, I'm gonna use this to help advance my business because I'm an entrepreneur, and then there's people that's like, I'm a creative and I would do my 9 to 5 or whatever it is that I'm doing because I have 2 degrees in XYZ, but I'm also doing this on the side because I care about this and I'm passionate about it, and I think that all of those things are okay. I just think that the point is that we grew up in this unique generation that where we allowed ourselves to know this very well and to use it on our advantage.
I did. I mean, I kind of just boxed everybody, but I think though it's a lot of what I see. So I was just using my, what I see. So that's why I kind of put everybody in a box. No, it's not like everybody is doing whatever, but I feel like a large percentage of them are doing whatever. And it's a different time. It is a different time. I mean, 10 years ago, I wasn't really on the internet. I'm going to be honest. It was there. Facebook was there. YouTube was there, but I wasn't really on it like that. I didn't know how to maneuver through it. Now, just because of what I'm doing, I know how to maneuver through it better, and I do want to use it as a platform to, utilize.
Put yourself out there.
Right, of course. But I still think for me there's still some I ain't doing that.
It's totally a filter, and I mean I agree, and I think. I know y'all always say I come out the left field. But anyway, I agree with the fact that you can use it for, obviously, a variety of things. But I do feel like the content says what I'm trying to say, because your intent of going online could be A to Z. But what you put is what you put. So almost like how, again, going to my old school foundation, you can say whoever you want to be, but your actions showing me who you are. You could be and claim what you want, but the people you hang around is going to show what you're doing. So it's almost like we was talking about, and I'm not talking about strippers or exotic dancers or anything like this, but I'm like, okay, if you're going to be a stripper or you're going to be an exotic dancer, I would think you should make a separate stripper page. You know what I mean? Like, why you got your butt doing booty bouncing and then you're at the beach with your kids? I'm like, Now I know what you're trying to say. Like, I'm a hard-working woman about my whatever, and I'm a mom, and I'm a dedicated mom. But look at the perception. Because think about it, when you are on TV or you're on whatever platform that you're on, they use social media now for jobs. They use social media now to say, hey, Wiz, this is who you are. You know what I mean? What you post on your social media platform is almost like a visual, what's that thing that we do? What's that thing that girls do now? Your visual, vision, it's like your digital vision board.
Basically saying perception is reality.
For a lot of people, perception is your reality.
Because I personally think, social media is a facade.
No, most definitely. Being a person that moonlight as a bartender, I see so many sides of people. Mm-hmm. I see the pre-drunk person, I see the drunk person, I see the coming down person.
You guys see the coming down?
Yeah. Have you ever seen people when they come down off of being drunk? That's a whole nother person. But think about yourself. Just think about yourself when you drunk. It's almost fascinating when you see the drinks kick in and all of a sudden they can dance now. All of a sudden you can see them go look at that and go talk to that guy that they've been staring at the whole night, because now the inhibitions have lowered. Mm-hmm. Think about also why they call it spirit too. But again, I don't want to go that deep, but that's neither here nor there. But definitely a person's perception is their reality. You can say what you want to say all the time. Oh, it's just the music. Oh, no, that's just a TV show. Oh, no, that's this. Those things, entertainment, things that we feed ourselves is what we then project off. Think about, we're old enough to know life before reality TV. Before reality TV, before social media, how many people you saw fighting in the streets? How many people you saw just going to the grocery stores and just practical joking people? Licking fucking ice cream.
That
Can
shit
we
crazy
say
as
that?
hell. That shit stupid.
Spitting in freaking tea and then topping it back up.
Yeah,
Gargling and, you know,
Listerine.
who
That shit
was
stupid.
doing this type of shit before social media?
Nobody.
Nobody was doing that. So you mean to tell me just out of nowhere, like we all just thinking like that? Nobody's just thinking like that. You know what I mean? Like, I do feel like what we are perceiving before the world starts, nobody wasn't just out there waiting to tape you and your girls fighting if they did get into a fight. Now, mind you, men always love to see girls fight. You know, that's always been before the beginning of time. But people at one point would be like, man, you and your girl fighting. Man, don't hit that woman like that. Like the big Disney fight. Man, don't hit that woman like that. People are like
Man, that
this
shit was
now.
stupid, huh?
They like, oh, look at
Yeah.
Gary, hit her harder. Or Gary,
Hey,
sling up.
shit,
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know what
I
you're
think
talking
like,
about. What are
The
y'all
Disney
talking
fight, man, that shit was stupid. This dude, these two dudes got in a fight at Disney, and this dude was hitting.
no, they say they all were family.
They was family.
They say they were all family. The mom and the girlfriend got into it. The boyfriend, the son.
The big guy, the tall.
Yeah, that's the son apparently. The lady that was
The
in the
heavyset girl was his
wheelchair.
sister?
No, that was the girl. That was the woman. That was apparently the boo.
The big girl was the boo.
Apparently the boo.
Was who boo? Tall dude boo.
Yeah,
And who the other dude was that was fighting tall dude then?
that was somebody in their family apparently. They were all related, and that's what she said. You hit my mama, but the lady rolled up on the doggone little ski thing, and I mean the little zip line thing. Not zip line, the little scooter thing, and just dramatically fell out. The point that I'm just trying to make, I mean, like you just said, perception is totally a person's reality. And I know people be like, oh, I'm not posting what I'm going through. I'm just posting what I think is funny, and I just post it. Yeah, a lot of it is a lot of fluff. But a lot of it is also things that you either can relate to and things that we've gone through. Or people that we know are going through this stuff. Because a lot of people post a lot of subliminal shit too.
Oh yeah, no, I do think like social media can definitely be misused and abused in certain ways.
You know?
that is unhealthy. I do think that like people use it as like an outlet to you know, several things that they might be going through that might be sort of inappropriate in a way in which it's like, you know, so many people didn't really need to know your business like that. You could have found better ways with this therapy. You could have found better ways of, you know, expressing yourself.
That's why I like my social media. I'm not gonna lie. I love for people to like event. I love it. I don't even need reality TV. I just like, you know what?
There's too much shit going on Facebook. I ain't gonna front. Like,
I like it for that reason. I think
They
social
put too
media
much out
is
there.
entertainment.
I've literally seen people use it in like very abusive, like people. I've seen people say like, you know, my life is so messed up. You know, I have a kid by such and such, and like, you know, I hate my job, and kind of just talk about like all these things that are going wrong with them. Like, you know, I made this decision because, you know, I don't care about what anyone else says. But like, really,
So how do you think they're like
like,
abusing it though? Like, because if you want to tell your business, I'm there for it.
right? But I'm
Can
saying
you
like,
say it? That's why.
I mean, I'm saying, but like, that's not, you know,
It's not a good platform to do it
that's
on.
not a good platform to do it on, right? Like,
Well, okay, so what is social media worthy? Because they have some people, okay, and I know we always go, whoo, but what is, because they got some people that be like, they just be mad because other people be happy. Like,
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like, what is social media like?
This is how I feel about social media.
I
I agree with
that.
you. I think social media is not to really put all of your business.
What is it for then?
It's
What
like-
is it for?
It's really
it's
to
a social
keep up
purpose
with
to
people.
stay connected.
That's right.
It's a stay
Well, I want y'all to
connected.
know my boyfriend, he ain't shit. Well, no, I'm not doing this, but I'm talking about girls I know. I want you to know that you know what?
No,
But
don't
you,
want
you
no
have
boyfriend that
I'm
shit.
pretty sure you have a friend, a family member, a therapist, a teacher, a mentor, somebody that you can confide in or that you can talk to that
So
might,
y'all don't
be able to give
read
you,
those
that might be
books?
able to give you constructive advice. Social media can't give you constructive advice. People are just, half the people that's reading stuff are not rooting for you. Half people are glad that you're going through it. And
So y'all don't read
and the
that
other
shit.
half probably feel sorry for you. Right? The other half ain't read it. So it's like,
Y'all ain't read that shit? Y'all don't be reading. Don't lie.
Listen, hold on.
Y'all
hold
don't be on the toilet reading that shit.
Listen, hold on. Time out. You go too far. You just too petty. That's
I
why.
read it. Because my thing is this. I'm in like how people be like, oh, mind your business. And that man be like, bitch. I'm in like episode 3. I'm like season 3, episode 8 of your life.
of your life.
You not gonna tell me my mind your business right now.
I think
You're not gonna do me this.
I mean, it's all about attention. You want somebody to comment. That's
Right,
what it is.
for real.
Now, I'm not gonna comment.
Listen.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna comment, but I'm gonna
hold
save
on,
the
hold
post
on.
or
But
turn
see,
the
you want to
notification
screenshot it
on.
and put it in your group chat, in your group me. You
Listen,
want to talk
listen.
about it with your friend
I'm
or
gonna tell
whatever.
you
But that's how you put it out there, though,
Right,
right?
Hold on,
I'm saying that opens the gateway for like people to spread like
Hold on,
more
hold on, hold on.
negativity amongst each
Let
other.
me say
I'm
this
saying,
right
like,
quick. Let me say this right
I don't
quick.
think that's very negativity.
I look at
that's like
social
the
media.
news.
Hold on, let me say this. I read people on social media, cuz.
Right.
What you mean?
I-
Oh yeah, you do. You be like writing paragraphs.
Hold on. Let me just go into this right quick. Cause I'm talking about you females.
oh god.
Let me tell you something. Social media, bro, really. I look at social media sometimes. I look at some of these girls taking these pictures on social media, and I be like, I wonder if your fucking grandma would have done that. Like, why are you in here taking pictures? Like, you taking pictures of angles of your ass and all that shit, but then.
But you like the pictures.
But hold on, I ain't about liking the pictures. It's about why are you doing it though. Like,
Oh,
it's like some people look
y'all
like they
like
need
the
I think
attention.
you get into a completely different issue.
Yeah, you mean
we
yeah.
talking about people like spreading like negativity or
Right.
spreading like their personal business and stuff like
You
that.
talking
But
about-
you're trying to turn it into
Thirst
like
trap.
you don't like the ways in which like
I
women
mean,
that
but-
you may follow.
And
Post
like
pictures.
their
Listen,
pictures.
I'm looking at the pictures like this though. It's kind of like what we're talking about though. I'm looking at the pictures like
Right.
I could tell you're seeking attention. Like you tell
Why? Why is somebody seeking attention because they take a picture with an angle?
why you trying to take a picture like that though? Like I could tell you are looking for attention.
Why is this girl's skirt too short when she's walking out in the street? Like
Because she's looking for attention.
Really? Maybe that's just the way
She
she likes
wasn't
to wear
wearing
her
her skirt,
clothes.
right?
Like, you know,
Hold on.
Maybe that's the way she likes to
listen,
take her
I'm gonna tell you something right
pictures.
now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. A female told me this. Everybody do things for a reason and a reaction.
Right, but she could also like her
No,
skirt.
some people are so comfortable with themselves they just do things for themselves.
That is true too.
Like when I go to a bar, sometimes I just want
Right.
to drink. Maybe I'm not looking to meet nobody.
right.
And that is totally true. Like I think that's
Two
totally
different things
true.
you're talking about.
No, it's not. No, okay.
Yes, it is. Yes,
no,
it is. Hold
no.
on,
wait,
You
wait,
said
wait,
everybody
wait,
do things
wait,
for a
wait.
reason or
It is.
reaction.
Hold on, hold on,
Sometimes
hold on.
people go to bars or club scenes because they want to meet people, because they want to be up in somebody's face, or because they want somebody to meet them. Sometimes people go for themselves. What if I just want to have a drink? What if I just want to have fun with my friends? What if I just want to go out my house?
That's cool. It's a little
Sometimes it's for myself. It's not for a reason.
It's one and the same.
Hold on.
It's one and the
Let it
same.
happen. Let it happen.
I want to let it
But
happen.
why? I'm not talking about why you went to the bar. I'm talking about why you wore what you wore to the bar.
What is the issue with
Why you
think
wear?
you have agency? Yeah, why
Because
you
I like what I wore.
What
Okay,
is
so then that person
And
like what they wore. So what are you saying right now?
But hold on, that's what I'm trying to say. I like what I wore. I wore this because I know this outfit right here
Right.
is going to be like,
Okay.
all right, he look decent
And
in
you're
that
and
outfit.
you're comfortable in it, and in your
Oh,
opinion,
well, no,
you
he
look
just
decent.
answered this question. No, you
I
heard
look
what he
decent
just
in that
said.
outfit.
No, what you just said was, I wore this outfit because they would say I look decent in this outfit.
Right. That's
Wait,
why
no, that's what you said.
That's why I wore it.
Because listen to the way you dress is so you can be accepted by whoever you're going around. There are some people, and I'm one of them because I just told my brother this the other day because he got me searching online, if you're listening right now, for animal ballads. And I was like, what, you trying to look like a drug dealer in the 90s? Who's still buying $259 shoes to go amongst their friends they've been knowing forever? Now, mind you, there are some people that just have those price point areas. Because my stepdad, you know him, Mr. Willie, he was at old school. Gators had to go with the beaver fedora. Like, he just had that kind of old school presence. This day and age, honey, who wearing $400 and $500 jeans to go sit around people they've been knowing for 500 years? My thing is this: if you are that fashionista that just love fashion just like that, that's fine. It's very rare people that do that. Most people are like you. They dress to be accepted. They do what they do to be accepted. Now, Don, you smack your teeth, but we one of the we're a rare breed that's coming about now that look, we'll go to the thrift store and I'll rock it, and I'ma rock it better than your Balenciaga. I'ma rock it better than your 4-5, because I literally just had this conversation. Like, they got so many label holes that are label holes, not because they even really want to be label holes. They label holes to be amongst and just to be accepted, because what Kanye said, the prettiest people do the ugliest things. And I know, and I hate to say this, y'all, I watch people so much. You doing what you doing, and like your friend said, most people do what they do to be accepted. But there are a very few breed of us that really just give no fucks.
I was about to disagree with y'all because I've been called a thought or called like you need attention or you thirsty because I'll take a picture with just no shirt on and I just be feeling myself. So
but that's a whole nother that's another topic within itself too.
It's one of the same. You'll post a picture and they'll be like, "Oh, you thotting, huh? You thirsty?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm just."
But that's another attention trap, or some people say another thirst trap. That's the thirst trap that men put out. The thirst trap that a woman usually put out, she'll hit them angles.
I mean, but
she'll do that, or after 10 o'clock, all of a sudden, do y'all notice this? After a certain time, all the posts just become certain women should be like this and men should be like this and I'm single and if a man had me it'd be like that, which those are nothing but I'm single. I wish somebody slide in his DM like and that's what I go to entertainment because I want to read. I think about why, like you said, why did you post what you just
That's
posted?
what I'm saying. We on the same
Who
page. Now
said what you said?
And
And no, I got what you said, but you just brought a whole other topic. Because she put out divulging your business. She said it like she wrote, like most girls write a dissertation. Most dudes and the real just dumbass, the young Miami's out there was in 13 in the 3rd grade, they'll just put a titty picture out or a booty picture out.
I tell
y'all gonna put a gray pants picture out with the basketball shorts, and I'm like, cause I love those kind of pictures.
I tell people who come in my DMs all the time, like women especially, like man, my DMs ain't never dry, bro. So them DMs stay wet. So we post.
Look at she just sat back like this is what I gotta deal with all the time there.
But I'm saying like me posting this picture don't mean that I'm just feeling myself. I'm just like,
so
what's
hold on.
up?
Let me ask Lyric on something. All right. So you never wore clothes to get attention.
Okay, see, you're trying to dive into a whole nother topic because narratives like that.
Well, let's dive into it then.
Narratives like that reinforce rape culture by you saying like, oh, like this person wear X, Y, Z. This person must be seeking attention, or like I think that like that's a very dangerous those are the very dangerous waters that you're trying to seek into because you just said you dressed like such and such because you felt like they would say that I look decent in this, right? So that means that you're saying like whatever your opinion of decent is what your opinion of decent is on you, whereas you have a perception of what you feel like indecent is, and if you see that in the form of a short skirt, then you feel like that woman shouldn't have been wearing that, and then therefore she deserved whatever negative attention came.
Negative, but I will say this though. All right, I disagree with you on that. First off, respect go along with it. I don't care if you walked in this bitch butt naked. I'm not gonna do nothing to you because you was naked. That's crazy because it's like saying that you could do stuff to people, anybody, because they're presenting themselves a certain way. That's not cool.
Right,
now,
that's not cool.
I may not talk to you if you got in the car today and you're like naked. I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm like, hold the fuck up. We're gonna do this show, but I'm gonna actually get a little nervous around you.
Right.
Because I'm gonna treat you.
Because what she's doing is not deemed acceptable by the norm.
Right. So,
by him. Because what is the norm?
Well,
who is the norm?
Well, in societal norm, it's normal for you to get in the car and be dressed.
Okay.
And that's what he's just saying. But if we was like at a nudist day, we'd be like, oh, that's just normal because I know I'm gonna be picking out. I could possibly pick out.
But then how thin is that line, right? Because what if I obviously just came from my sororities event, right? So I'm dressed a certain way, but like, what if I was about to go? Like, what if I was about to hit the club tonight and I had on a short skirt and a tank top? You would look at me differently when I got in your car?
No. See, the thing is though, it's kind of different though because it's a level of maturity. Because we had this conversation earlier on when it was like earlier this year when you talked about rape. I forgot what y'all said.
Rape culture.
Rape culture. You know, and I'm a man who I like my woman to wear short skirts. I like my woman to wear certain things, and not just because it's I just think the shit is sexy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like I don't really, but I understand when women like I can't wear this, I can't wear that, because people out here do fuck shit, and people out here look at you a certain way and feel like, oh, well, she got this on, she want this shit to happen to her. Nah, my nigga, she with me, you need to chill the fuck out.
And even if she's not with you, right, girl, right.
Chill the fuck out.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Lyrica, you in my head walking around, girl. You in my head walking around.
Hold on. Let me
No, let us say this. Just like she just said, I just might want to wear a short skirt today because I'm feeling.
I feel good.
I want to wear a short skirt today.
All right, hold on.
Or not even
you
a
don't
short
have any
skirt.
right to have any agency over my
Over
body.
my body. I'm about to say.
Look how I present myself. That is all up to me.
I was just gonna say, let's take clothes out of it. I get this a lot. Just smile, man. No, I ain't gotta fucking smile if I don't want to.
Listen.
Like, what makes you no? And I think that's
Like, what
even.
makes you think that you have control and some sort of say
And that is what rape culture is.
Hold on.
That's what it is. Even not even our clothes. Like, I just feel like men just feel like they are able to tell a woman what she can and can do not with her body.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let's be real. Let's just put all
This
the
was
bullshit
real,
to the
but
side.
go
Right? Like, we was totally being real.
This real.
No, that was
If we
real.
turn around and we see somebody come in this door that have on a police uniform, what are they going to be known as?
A police.
A police officer. If they had a fire department uniform, what are they going to be known as?
Fire department.
If they had a whole uniform on, what are they going to be known
What's
as?
the whole uniform?
That's exactly my point. Now, here's the thing, right? Thank y'all for making my point for me. You have to present yourself a certain way. You have to, because much is given, much is required. Drilling. I'm sorry, I got to use for an example. God bless you back there. You got to be, God give you that. You got to take it out with God. You can't take that out with me or no other man. You can't go out any kind of way, Drelly, because you're gonna get certain attention.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Can I just
What'd you
do
say,
the
Nick?
whole
Shouts out to
moment?
Nick. Nick been with us the whole time. Shouts out to brother Nick.
Let me just say this. Yeah, I can take it up with God, but what I need to take it up is the women and or men who raised you.
Me?
Why? Exactly. And you know
Exactly.
whoever raised you, or whoever, not just you, but whoever is in their mind feeling some kind of way. Because just let's take it out of rape culture. Let's take it out of killing. I raised my child. Don't just come up and smack Mr. G when she see him. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how he may make you feel. Just because that's you, and she can't just come smack you. Same way we bring it back to clothing. If I decide to come in here with pasties on in an olive leaf, if I don't, it may make you feel uncomfortable. It may turn you on. It may make you say, ugh, if your children here. It may make you say, yeah, if your boys was here. It may make you like do that double stare if your wife was here. However it make you feel, you can feel that way.
Right.
What you can't do is tell me how to feel in my pasty, in my olive branch.
And then you can't disrespect her based on that.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's all in the feeling. You can feel how you want to feel.
This is a very, very touchy subject.
It's not touchy though.
It is.
It's not touchy.
Why do men get uncomfortable?
The whole thing is because now it makes them.
Why does this become
It
touchy?
don't. Speaking from a man's perspective, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. It doesn't make me feel any type of way because if you got on a whole nun uniform, or if you got on a pasty in a whatever olive leaf, it doesn't. You know, I'm still gonna approach you the same way. But like I said, once again, it's different. I didn't realize it was different. I really didn't. But I think and for women, I can't say that I truly understand, but I understand. Because certain things you can't wear because men will look at you a certain way and feel like, oh, I'm gonna grab you, I'm gonna touch you like this, I'm gonna do this to you. You see what I'm saying? Cardrell with her fat ass. Oh man, if I'm gonna smack on the ass, you know what I'm saying? Her ass big. You know what I'm saying? Look how she walking. That's the way she walk. She can't help the way she walk.
I feel it. I feel what you're saying, cause you're right. Like you gotta have respect will come from out. But I'm just saying, like
I can't see it.
You gotta do certain. Look, I'm saying it's fucked up what I'm about to say. It really is. But you have to live. We live in a society. And by living in society, we got certain things we gotta just be prepared for. Like, Drilly, I wouldn't want you to go outside in the pasty and the olive leaf, because I'm telling you, something's gonna happen to you. I'm concerned about you, baby.
But why? But the problem is not your concern. It's not my olive leaf. The problem is why you have to be concerned with me in my olive leaf. That's the problem.
Right. If
that's the problem.
If she's minding her business.
Right, and I'm not hurting nobody.
She's not hurting nobody. She she just navigated.
The problem is the people that got a problem with me, right? It's almost like you just being a black man
to do something that makes it the issue. That feel like they can come out their character and disrespect her.
Just being black, us being black.
So like teaching men like or whomever to not disrespect or to not rape or to not like feel like they can violate someone as opposed to teaching somebody not to how to not get violated.
But listen, hold on. This is the thing though, right? We got to go back to the laws of nature here. I keep talking about the laws of nature. We are visual creatures.
We are visual creatures.
We are visual creatures. So certain people cannot control themselves. It's not your fault that they can't control themselves. It's really not your fault.
Right. So those people that are rapists. Okay. No. For those people that are.
That's the reason.
No. I'll give that benefit of the doubt.
So
go ahead. For those people that are rapists.
So R. Kelly couldn't control himself.
No, he just got money, and with money comes power.
Oh, okay. So
he can control himself.
No, he can't. He probably got an issue for real. He's really retarded.
But listen, here's the thing, right? Check this out.
Right.
Robert is retarded.
Check this out. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Grown women want Robert.
All right,
Robert want little girls.
Yeah, that's real. He got issues. But listen,
Robert got issues.
here's my question to you, right? Would
Them
you?
girls would have been like, Robert, do it to me, Robert.
But my point in bringing his name
up.
up is just like the fact that that was completely his issue, not the women who were violated or that were taken advantage of. No matter, and like people try to make excuses like where were their parents? Well, why did they believe him? Why it's just like all of that is irrelevant. This man was a predator and he took advantage of young girls, and that was the issue.
Well, what were their parents though? For real. I mean, listen.
Why does that matter? Where was R. Kelly's parents?
It don't make a difference. Listen, hold on. I have kids, right? I have 6 kids. 2 boys, 4 girls.
Wow.
Listen now, I'm telling you, I am a hawk over my kids. Like, Robert Kelly not gonna have an opportunity to get with none of my kids. It's not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, especially if he's in jail, it definitely wouldn't have an opportunity.
But I mean, even if he was, he just not gonna have that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? My dad was like that with my sister. Like, you're not gonna have that chance. It's like this. Everybody needs to be accountable for themselves, but we don't live in a utopia. We live in reality, a fucked up world. You understand what I'm saying? Like, back to you, right? If you would have gotten in my car naked, right? I'm not saying I would have been nervous as fuck. I was like, why the fuck is this girl naked in my car?
You would think, this person has issues?
I would have been
That's out of the normal society, right?
Right, yeah, I would have been like, what is
No, I got one better for you. If you felt that way, you can't get in my car.
No, I probably wanted to do the show, so I probably still let it be in my car.
God, that's the problem. That is the problem. The fact because you just want what you want, you gonna put yourself in a situation that can cost you everything.
Well, I'm not gonna do
It ain't about you knowing you. If a woman one day says he did me something, whether you know you or not, whether you did it or not, a woman saying that could kill your whole life.
That's true.
She could kill your whole life. Period. And that would be my if I had little boys and even now with little girls. Don't even put yourself in a situation that somebody could rope you into it. Not the fact that Robert had a fetish with girls. It's the fact that he put himself in that situation. When I was teaching, I'm not even about to be in a classroom with not one child by myself. Because we live in this fucked up world. And just so he said, she said, and I mean, shit, I ain't even on the level of the Roberts and the Harvey Weinsteins and all these people. I ain't even got bags like that. So when I get bags like that, I'm about to be like they talk about, what's that boy name? I see him. Shy, Lil Bow Wow, and Trey Songz. Mm-hmm. They make girls sign, before you even come in this hotel room, I need you to sign that paper. That's how serious it's going to get with me when I get my money. Because I don't need this foolishness to come back on me. And honestly, you are somebody. But I'm saying this in a literal term. You ain't even nobody yet. You're not even lyrical who you's going to be one day. You know what I mean? You're not where you supposed to be at. But you're not even worth me about to go down that road. That's what I'm saying. If you would have gotten my car, yeah, look, I ain't going to be able to do it. I done said that before I done deals. Let me take a picture of my money before I give it to you in your hand. Let me take a picture with you with my money. Because that's just how I was raised. Cover your ass. Make sure you cover your ass. And this was way before social media. Before everybody had a fucking camera. Everywhere.
Right. And I think I was having like a similar discussion with one of my coworkers the other day about like Michael Jackson. because because I was saying that like I think he was just like when it comes to basically we was talking about separating the artist from the person's life from music, etc. He was like, well, when you think about Michael Jackson, I was like, whoa. I was like, I don't personally think that he touched those children. I think that because this man had millions upon billions of dollars, like people took advantage of the fact that they could sort of pin him in a situation where they could accuse him.
What is that term called?
Frame him.
Entrapment, embezzlement. Embezzlement. Yeah, because he put himself in that situation.
Because there were younger children on his premises, and so parents were like, "Oh, like this is an opportunity to make money. Let's frame Michael Jackson." And then
and if you ever say that, if you ever get that stigma, you could never get that stigma off. What is that football player where that girl came back and said, "Hey, I lied. He did not rape me," but that boy lost all his endorsements. He was the #1 draft pick. This was a few years ago.
I remember that.
Remember G? And she claimed he raped her.
Yeah.
But now she didn't get no jail time. She didn't get nothing. But now that boy's whole prime of his life is now gone. Like that's it. Like I would honestly be more scared if I had a son, especially if he was in that world, in that industry. Cause you got people that send these girls out just to wreck their careers, just to do. You know what I mean? Like how we just talked about those stars that get like shelter because they not used to them Kim K's of the world. You know what I'm saying? They're not used to those women that are like, look, I'm in this to get my bag. I don't care what you doing, dude. Just give me my bag. So you have to shelter your kids from, I think, these predators in the world. Like, even if it's not just sexual predators. So, and then like just bringing it, roping it back to where we are. This thing right here, social media, bringing all those people to our children. Through the games, through like YouTube, through like everything.
The DMs.
Oh God, the DMs is the scariest part. Shit, the DMs scary for grown-ups.
Let's talk about something else right quick. Let's switch gears, right? How old is too old to be living at home with your mother?
We switched all the way, gears.
All the way.
All the way, gears.
Oh, you went all the way left field.
I'm not even in the park no more, Kadra. I'm outside the park playing.
So we oh.
I'm not even in the park no more, Kadra. I'm gone.
Wait. Okay, wait. I think we should end the show.
I think we're gonna. I mean, how old is too old, Lyrica, to be living with your parents? We are way off right now. It got personal.
Kadra, he look just like Miss Pat.
Wait, I can't tonight.
I'm so fucking
Lyrical,
confused
I think
right
we need you to give us a poem tonight, girl. We need a good poem.
So we were gonna do how old is too old to be living with your parents.
We will not do that tonight. We're gonna hold
came in the left field.
He didn't come in the left field. He bought a whole new field.
We're gonna
outside the park.
We're gonna end the show with Lyrica doing one of her pieces. I want to thank you personally from the bottom of my heart for coming here. I found a new love, and it's you. So I want you to know that I care, and thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you for having me.
Oh man, you coming back? I'll actually be in New York next month.
When?
The 22nd, 23rd. I'm gonna be at Afropunk.
So August 22nd, 20th.
Yes.
Okay, I'm be in town.
Okay,
for sure.
So you gotta.
How you know what Afropunk and just keep us in the dark
I mean,
like that?
Right. He ain't even invite you.
How you gonna just do that? I got people in Brooklyn. How you gonna do me that? And in Queens.
You come.
How you gonna do me that?
It's bus wide open. I'm gonna call
serious.
you.
That sounds like a good lick.
And we gonna turn up. You know, you gotta.
And I heard it's like Brooklyn's Afropunk is live as hell.
So
yeah, it is big deal every year.
I want you to right now. I want you to give all of your social media platforms before we go on.
Absolutely. So if you would like to follow me, I am very, very active on my Instagram at Lyrical Faith Poetry. So that's just LYRICALFAITH Poetry. So you can find me there on at Lyrical Faith Poetry on Instagram. You can find me at Lyrical Faith Poetry on Facebook and Lyrical Faith Poetry on YouTube. Please subscribe to my Lyrical Faith Poetry YouTube page. I would really appreciate the subscriptions. And comment, like, interact, please share, message me.
And she has a Cash App. She's on tour right now. Independent tour on Cash App. Give them the Cash App.
Oh my God.
Spread the money.
Yes.
She try to get this bag, all right?
Spread the
Here's
love.
the Cash App.
If you would like to bless me, so my Cash App, this is a self-funded tour.
Let's go. Self-funded.
So
Help
if
your
you would-
fellow man.
Yeah.
All your ladies.
Support black businesses. So
Let's go.
If you would like to Cash App me, my Cash App is $Lyrical Faith. So that's just $LYRICALFAITH. If you would like to Chase Quick Pay me, like Quick Pay Zelle, I'm my full name Imani Wallace.
Let's go.
At yahoo.com. So that's IMANI.
We ain't playing over here. We trying to get this bag, man.
30 at yahoo.com. But yeah, Cash App is good too. Lyrical Faith.
All right.
Alright.
So whatever you wanna, you know, I'm not saying the wrong thing. Whatever you wanna recite, baby, use right.
Absolutely. All right, cool. So do any of y'all Kanye fans?
Yeah,
Of course.
What, like, you know, what type of Kanye fan?
The pre-Kardashian Kanye. Sorry.
And I always find something wrong. That's my shit. You been running with my shit just way too long.
What about you? You're not a Kanye fan.
Not really. I don't mess with Kanye too much. Kanye, I mean, I seen some I like some of his commercial stuff. Man, I ain't really a big Kanye fan like that.
All right, well maybe you won't like my phone.
Why
I
did
will
she lay stars
sing it.
out the blue?
Sing it.
Don't say you will,
Oh my
cause
God.
I know you will. I thought I was my bus from the rooftop. Let's say you will. Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
Mother.
All right. So I grew up listening to Ye. Big Kanye fan from younger, from 10 years old. And I decided to write a piece. It took me several years to sort of like put all these feelings into words, I guess. But a piece of my more conflicted recent feelings, and so here it goes. An ode to college dropout. In 2004, there were 5 unforgettable things that happened in this country. 1. Mark Zuckerberg launched Facebook. 2. The 3rd generation iPod was released. 3. Justin Timberlake literally had Janet Jackson naked by the end of this song. 4. George Bush was re-elected president, which we know now wasn't the worst presidency we could have experienced. And since him and Michelle became friends, perhaps he does care about some black people. And 5, Kanye West dropped his first studio album. The 5th track on the playlist was I'll Fly Away. And although we didn't quite get to the cover with the bear and the spaceship, my mind was already in another galaxy by the time those bars seeped through my foam-covered headphones. The song Spaceship reminded us of the struggle, reminded us that even if we work a crap job and gotta hustle, at least we have a backbone and imagination to free us from our trouble, while at the same time remembering that we ain't built to forget where we've been, ain't built to allow another to take power over our limbs. So if my manager insults me again, I will be assaulting him. I never really had that much confidence at the time, but Ye's words incited so much knowledge. And although it'd be another 8 years until I went off to college, those bars stung to the inside of my eardrums. They seeped through my mental back streets. They crawled their way up into my bloodstream and pulled on the strings that made my heart beat. And to be honest, the start beat of Workout Plan will probably be the chords I tell the violinist at my 26th birthday to span, because I won't care what people say once I make it past 25, because the truth is, Ye, you gave us that line to recite once we realize the joke be on them and we are still alive. And I believe your words be still alive. And I know, trust me, I know, a lot has happened since then. You've made public apologies after offending a lot of people who have defended your work. In the day I saw you in a red hat, I wondered What right there could drive a sane man berserk. At times, I know God must console your mom to give her afterlife support, but now I wonder if you walk through the valley of the shy where death lives, is the view from the top floor alone still leave you breathless? I wonder, are you still self-conscious? Because lately, you've been greatly switching up your promise to never let us down. It seems I lost my school spirit when Malcolm West was no longer around, when you did stunts because you needed to front. I wondered what part of Black history you were making every day, and if you think we still needed the month. Yay. Riddle me this. When a Black kid from Chicago drops out of college and no one's around to see him, does he even make a sound? Does someone tap him on his shoulder and remind him that if he has fate, one day he would touch that stage and graduate? Or do we stand by and let him all fall down?
That was deep.
That was real deep.
That was deep as
That
shit,
was-
dude.
that was-
She
that
got
was
me at
deep.
every word with that one, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
God damn. I don't know whether to clap,
I
cry,
was like,
or
I want
I was
to do it.
I was like, God damn.
That shit was dope as fuck.
I don't even know what to do right now.
That shit was dope.
That was deep.
Thank you.
Give us one more before you leave up out of this motherfucker before we leave. You gotta be cursing. I ain't even supposed to be cursing on here. I'm trying to get white folk money. I'm cursing on here. Come on.
Gotta have a certain perception.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. You know, come on. Come on, man. What was that piece? What was that?
That piece right there that was an ode to college dropout. It's on my YouTube page if you would like to.
Word, dig indeed, dig indeed. Give them the YouTube page one more time.
It's just lyrical faith poetry.
Okay.
Type that in, you'll be able to find me. It's my logo is a little red and white elephant.
I see that. I didn't even know who he was. I was like, what is this? You know, I feel it now. I know it. It all aligns.
It all aligns,
Yeah.
right? What you want to hear? Best friend poem?
Give it to me again. It's the poem she said last night. Shouts out to where were we last night?
The Neutral Ground.
The Neutral Ground. Shouts
boy,
out to Sean. You know,
Nico.
everybody who was there. Nico. Shouts out to Allie B. You know, let's go.
Everybody needs a gang who will swing for you. Laugh and do bad things with you. Get in the rain and sing with you. Stop, drop, and roll on the floor with you. Get you a 1 or 2 that'll go to war with you. A wingman for backup after they knock on the door with you. And call them your soulmates. Call them your kindred spirit kind of lovers that do not require an I do date, but rather they are built-in companions at it. Come with the package, no batteries sold separately. You call them your partner and deputy. You call them when you need them desperately. You call them more than a bestie. Because how can such a word mean also one to confide in? Mean also a love so raw and so pure you are not built to hide it. And when you find someone who will take you for you, a team that has stayed in the gym to just shoot you, have found a friend that'll ride for you. And that is an extraordinary truth. It is a view from the penthouse roof. It is a night of clubbing where shorty get loose. It is the cookies and the apple juice. It is resurrection of dead parts of yourself and living proof. It is water can be thicker than blood if wholly in use. It is a handshake that we make to remind the outside world we be thick as thieves, we be radical black joy, we be joined at the hip, we be worship, we be reason, not season, we be the crossing of paths and the bellowing of not leaving, we be road trip because you are missed, a vacation with group passport pics, a church service after a night of unholiness. It is a prayer. It is a prayer over each other's folded hands when being a colored girl or a colored boy is not enough. It is the resurgence of wholeness after feeling like somebody then walked away with all your stuff. It is asking no questions except who we gotta beat up after somebody then walked away with all your stuff. It is the feeling that if I die alone, I had a hell of a time worth living because I spent it with all of you. It is the feeling that if I died with someone right by my side, I had the best bridesmaids and groomsmen and godmothers and goddads of all my children that I could ask for. It is not having to ask for anything much. It is asking if you need a hug. It is knowing when you need a hug at all. It is the shedding of a tear or crying fiercely because you know who will be there to catch them fall. It is a friendship so pure and so raw, and no wonder there is not another person in this world I would trade you for. Thank God. Thank God.
Let's give it up, man. Let's give it up. Let's give it up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I appreciate
I like
that.
I really like the girl, the best friend. I'm gonna get one day.
That
We're
was
gonna spend life
that
on
was
it. A good best friend.
For sure. I wrote it just thinking about like how much your friend circle really like reflects you and the type of decisions that you make and the type of person that you are as well. And so I believe like, you know, who you surround yourself by, like there's a saying that says like, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. And I think that it's important when it comes to like the energy that you give off and the energy in the circle. And it's just like you want to keep like, you know, positivity, and you want to keep like-minded people around you. And so I just wanted to, you know, do a little honor to besties and like, you know, really, really good friendships, because like those are the people that will be with you through thick and thin. When you can't call your mom, or you can't call your dad, or you can't call your brother or sister or your cousin. Sometimes like it's your best friend that was just like, yo, I was there through that whole thing. I saw that happen and I gave you advice through it too. So
right. Or like you said, who I gotta beat up.
right.
See, let me ask you this. Somebody asked me to ask you this. You do slam poetry?
Yeah, I do slam poetry. I slam in New York City all the time at the New Yorican, Brooklyn Poetry Slam. I've, you know, performed at Bowery Poetry Club before. I've done like regional slams at Connecticut, Yale. So I do.
I'm definitely gonna look you up next time I'm in New York.
Oh,
definitely.
please. Yeah, if any of y'all ever come to New York, please let me know.
I'm definitely going to. Like, we usually take a family trip every, around Christmas.
Okay.
So
I should be there.
Crazy. It's kind of crazy, but like, I don't know. I've been there 3 times now, and every time I love New York. It's so much to see too, like so much stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
But today was a good show, y'all.
Today was a good show.
We gonna press pause on you. We gonna come back to you.
That wasn't mine. That was his idea. That was his idea. He gonna put it all on me because I was all the way out the park with it.
I didn't. You were out the park.
We go next week. We're gonna come back just for our viewers so they can know. Next week we're gonna part 2 your question for the day, and how long is too long
to be staying on my own.
To be at home.
So we're gonna go ahead and roll.
Thank you, Lyrica.
Shouts out to Lyrica.
Again,
Lyrica Faith one more time for coming through. This is Say That Then Baby. My name is Don Anthony. Remember, ladies, the fragrance coming out real soon. Don Anthony, you on me on you. Coming out real soon.
This dude crazy. Go ahead, Drilly.
Okay. Of course, your girl O.OK. Late always, but always coming. Check out my small business page, Crafts and Cocktails. That's with the K and a K, of course. And and if anybody in town on the 28th, I'm doing an old school tubing trip.
Old school,
a party bus ride
trip
to the country. So we're going tubing, kayaking, and canoeing. We're gonna take some city kids to the country and do some fun stuff.
I ain't canoeing, but I'm gonna go out there and drink.
Oh, well, yeah, we're going to drink all the way there, of course. It's going to be a party boost.
What time y'all coming back in town?
We're going to be back by 7 p.m., so it's a day trip.
Okay,
we're going to leave at 8, come back by 7, hang out. Hopefully, if you were, cohesive, you can go to work.
I'm going to work regardless. If y'all hear about a derailment, you know what's going on.
Oh, no, we're not going to talk that energy. We will not talk about that. Everybody going to have fun, be safe, come back safe.
No talking about that work.
And there too, you're gonna be safe there too.
To
go to the next adult field trip. But yeah, check out my page, Crappy Cocktail. I'm doing my monthly event. And just something different. To do something different other than our normal bar hopping and second line and in the city.
Right.
So, yeah.
Speaking of second line, I was schooling her what the second line was.
Yes.
No.
Wait, what?
I was schooling her about what the second line was.
Girl, a bunch of people taking up the street, and it's about our traditions and our old times, but now it's becoming, they're saying it's becoming a nuisance. So,
They are?
yeah.
We're gonna talk about that in the next show.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
talk
That's
about
our
that and how
tradition.
long we gonna be in the house with our
Right.
mama. Some more traditions we need to
All right.
break.
So this your boy, Wisdom
That's what it
Survive. I'm about to go out. Y'all know me. I just put up 2 videos.
Daddy do the cooking.
Let Daddy do the cooking. I'm getting real popular with that, so I appreciate all y'all out there that's messing with me on the cooking thing.
I ain't
You
getting no
go to,
preference on Father's Day, so I ain't gonna talk about that.
TTMO TV. What happened on Father's Day?
I ain't getting no preference, but that's fine.
Oh man, my fault, dog. My fault.
And I ain't gonna lie, that pulled pork sandwich was off the chain.
Hey,
My petty moment for this week, cause he fed me, you know, and y'all family and everything.
hey, I got you,
Well,
cuz.
you
I got you, cuz. Don't do that. Cut that out. All right, we go.
We go.
Bye. Y'all have
That's
fun.
Lyrical Faith. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Coming through.